Hello everybody, my name is Neal Murray. I am the bartender that invented the Cosmopolitan Cocktail. Back in 1975, I worked at a little restaurant called the Cork and Cleaver in a suburb west of Minneapolis called Golden Valley. So I've come back to Minnesota and back to Minneapolis to make this video to tell you the story about how the drink began. We're today in the Prohibition Room of the W Hotel in the Foshay Tower, and I thought it would be a great backdrop to tell you the story. So I got my first bartending job, and I was so excited. I hadn't tended bar before, and there were several popular drinks, one of which was the Kamikaze. Well, the Kamikaze was a spin-off of the vodka gimlet. That summer, I decided to add cranberry juice to the Kamikaze. I had looked at the Cape Cod and I thought, well, that's vodka cranberry with a squeeze of lime. Well, instead of putting the lime in the cranberry, why not put the cranberry in the lime? And lo and behold, the customer looked at me and said, "Oh, how cosmopolitan," when he saw the drink. So after I tended bar there for a couple of years, I ended up going to Washington, D.C. I was a congressional intern in 1977. I ordered the drink on the East Coast, and then in 1979 I moved to San Francisco. There I was involved in opening several venues. The venue where the drink became popular was called the Elite Cafe in the Fillmore District, and that was in 1983. By 1984, the drink was popular throughout San Francisco, and in 1985 I began working at a restaurant called the Fog City Diner. The restaurant opened in 1985, and it's there that the drink gained its greatest notoriety. Now, you might be familiar with some of the other people who have said they're involved in the drink. Toby Cecchini wrote a book called Cosmopolitan, A Bartender's Life, and in that book, he tells the story about how he discovered the Cosmopolitan. A friend of his went to San Francisco and then brought the drink back to New York. And he thought that the drink was red because of the use of grenadine, and then figured out that no, it was actually cranberry juice. He worked at a restaurant called the Odeon, and the drink became very popular there. You might have heard of Dale DeGroff. He talks about the Cosmopolitan and did his own version of the drink. And he discovered the drink at the Fog City Diner in 1992. When the drink was 17 years old. There are lots of versions of the drink, and my favorite version is the one that was made by Marina Mercer at the Cosmopolitan Casino in Las Vegas. Her drink is made with white cranberry juice, and then to give it its pink color, she used a cranberry grenadine. I thought it was a fabulous drink. Now you're wondering, why am I making this video now? Well, I think it's time that America knows, the world knows, the truth about the story. If people had read Toby Cecchini's book, they would have realized that he says in the book that he did not invent the drink. Even Dale DeGroff says he did not invent the drink. And of course, there's someone else out there that says that she invented it, but those stories, I'm sorry, are just old news. There's lots of versions of the drink. I don't know of any cocktail that has been morphed as much as the Cosmopolitan. It's made, you can make a blueberry Cosmo, a raspberry Cosmo, a strawberry Cosmo, a watermelon Cosmo, a mandarin Cosmo. Those are all versions of the original drink. So I thought I would tell you the story today, and if you're interested in reading the story, you can go online. The story was published in 2010 by Cheers Online. The story is called The True Original Cosmopolitan Cocktail Story, and you can find that story by Googling me, just Neal Murray, San Francisco, or Neal Murray Cosmopolitan, and The True Original Cosmopolitan Cocktail Story is there for you to read. So it's been around a while, but we still haven't gotten the word out, so that's why I'm making this video today. Originally, I decided to make this video because the mixologist at the Bourbon O, Cheryl Charming, was to publish her book called Cocktail Facts this week. And in that book, she does a deep dive into the history of the Cosmopolitan and discovers that, yes, I am in fact the person that invented the drink. So I look forward to the publication of Cocktail Facts, and I encourage you to go online and do a little deep dive of your own to learn more about how the drink was created and how it became popular across the country. Of course, we all know that it gained its highest popularity because of the women in the show Sex and the City. It was their favorite drink, and I just want to thank those girls for women for the drink, popularizing the drink. Okay, so that's the story. I hope you enjoyed it.